Hello Gemini, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today I will be doing a general reading for you, timeless. When you see it's when you possibly need this information or this guidance. Take that energy from the time you see the video to a few weeks out. Also, I want to say that if it's not a personal read, so take what's for you. If it doesn't sound like you, then by all means, check other videos. But stick around long enough to find out whether it really isn't for you. All right, we're starting off here with the wisdom of the oracle for you, Gemini. Let's see what... Whoa. Wow, and I feel the need to keep all of these. Craziness. I haven't had this many pop out in a little while. Oh, wow. 7. 8. 8 cards. Wow. We have the Fates in the reverse. That's a protection message. We have Not For You. We have a Leg Up. We have To Be Fair in the reverse, which is also protection. We have Flexible. We have Poised. We have New Life. And we have Milk and Honey. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put these up here. Move that way a little bit. We're going to do this. I'm going to have to overlap a little bit here. Wow. I may have to leave these out. Okay, let's get the book out on this. I do feel like this is a chain of events, and that's why it came out this way. You know what? I'm actually going to put these here. This is going to be right in the part of your read, I suppose. It's going to tell, this is telling a story already as it is. Let's do this. Like that. Actually, I feel like I'm going to be, let's do this. Let me get in the right order here, and I'm going to be putting these up here. I think that is the way it needs to go here. All right. Starting off here with the Fates. Something had to happen in a certain way. I feel like you, let me put these right up here. I feel like the possibility that you have had to go through some things. You may want something in life, and to get there, you have to learn a few things along the way. Maybe it changes the person that you are inside. That way you can handle whatever it is that you're asking for. I do believe that with the Not For You, there may... something that you wanted badly may not have come through for you. Not because you aren't worthy of whatever it is that you're asking for, but maybe it's not the right thing for you, and it's time to back away from that. You have a leg up, an opportunity, I feel. Letting someone help you in your journey is a big... will make for big changes. And To Be Fair in the reverse, I feel like some things, some negative things that happened that you don't feel gave you a fair shake. Life didn't give you a fair shake, possibly. This is how you feel. I do feel like you have this flexibility, though, to change your attitude towards things, or to change. I feel like you're very flexible, changing new courses, which comes along with being a Gemini. I know I am one. So it feels like being able to adapt to different situations as needed, whether you want to or not. You are capable of doing that. And then you have poised, ready for, and this is in the reverse as well. So it is a protection message. Ready to take action. Ready to make changes. I feel like possibly this card was in the upright. So the fact that I wanted to read the protection message, either way it goes, I'm going to put it in the upright, but I'm going to read the protection message as well. And then you have this change, this new life. Sorry, I heard movement behind me, but almost like somebody leaned on my desk behind me. So we may have a visitor. This happens sometimes. But at any rate, new life, big changes that are being wrought at this time, and you, the fact that you are flexible and get through things and are able to adapt to certain situations, but needing to be able to, I feel like accept somebody giving you a leg up, someone, and being you accepting the help, whatever it may be. It could be financial backing. It could be you wanted to do something on your own, but you have to give in and get the financial backing needed because you can't get to where you want to be with the means that you have. I feel like it ends beautifully. I feel like a whole new life is before you. I feel like you're going to have so much abundance. I mean, look at this card. It's beautiful. It's smooth. I feel like it's going to be made for you. It's going to feel like this is where you were supposed to be your whole life, even though it took your whole life to get there. All right, let me get the book out, guys. I'm going to take pieces of passages, whatever I think, because I don't read the entire thing, especially when there's a lot. But I will read pieces that I feel are relevant to your situation. We're going to start off here with the Fates, which is number 17. And it is a protection message. So the essential meanings are fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. Your protection message. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Okay. And next we have Not For You. All right, this is the number 6. Essential meanings: a clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. The Oracle's message: there are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now. That, indeed, your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Relationship message: some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them, and that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Prosperity. You can strategize and project and systemize and invest all your time and energy, but sometimes your best laid plans seem to go awry in spite of it all. Keep in mind that no effort is wasted. Fail fast and learn from defeat. Leg up. 34. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get through this as quickly as I can and get you the information you need. Guidance that you need. Essential meanings: receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. The Oracle's message: you've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with you, who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all the areas of your life where you need a boost. Relationship message: relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. Prosperity: now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor who has been where you want to go to help you get there too. If you do, you will receive very good counsel that will aid in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown and you are in a position where you just can't do it all by yourself anymore. Time to bring in those who can give you a leg up. Beautiful. To be fair, 38. Protection message. Essential meanings, balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Your protection message, injustice and inequality are a part of life, but they do not have to define your existence and your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly redressed. Very interesting. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else or are called to answer for a personal slight. I feel like that's Libran energy here. This may be someone that you're dealing with in a situation that helps things to pan out, or someone, I feel like someone coming to, like it says, redress a situation from the past, possibly. Someone coming in that may offer a apology of some sort for something that was done that could have been avoided if they had contributed like they were supposed to. Very interesting. We have flexible. Essential meanings, teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. Relationship message, in every relationship it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. Beautiful. Your prosperity message. Even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share it, in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job that you haven't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Very nice. And then we have the number 48, which is poised. Essential meanings, being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best confidence. The Oracle's message, you can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. And I'm going to read the protection message as well. You're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck right now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. I wanted to say half-assed. It's okay to postpone things until you are really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. I'm going to leave this in the upright, I feel. There is a lot going on here, Gemini, but it all is, it feels like it's connected. Let's go to new life, the number 39. Essential meanings, birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. Relationship. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. Your prosperity message, you have every reason to be optimistic right now as things seem to fall into place magically. New opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising forms. Beautiful, beautiful. And we have milk and honey. 51. Essential meanings. The taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. The Oracle's message: you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious, when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are living a part of. Relationship message: sensuality, connection, and passionate romance between lovers, sweet moments of understanding, and love among friends and family are all here for you to savor now. Your heart's calling will be answered. Prosperity: there is only one authentic you. This version of yourself is Spirit's emissary in the world. When you're in alignment with the truth that you are a unique expression of the divine, your ego can rest and your soul can illuminate your purpose. Now is the time when you're seeking your true north. When you find this direction, you automatically step into prosperity and the world brings you evidence of abundance. Miracles are a choice and a way of seeing the world. With every choice you make right now, you have the potential to seize good fortune and embrace your destiny. Opportunities will lead you to your best life right now, and be open to them. Wow, that was a lot. But I do feel like this is being pushed in the right direction. I feel like there is a lot of good things coming in for you at this time. Prosperity, abundance. The road that you're on is the one that you needed to take in order to get where you need to be and where you're going to be. I feel like there's something that has been long in the making. You've had to go through a lot of ups and downs to get to where you are going to be in the ending here. All right, let's proceed with your reading now, Gemini. Let's get into the body of your read at this time. What does Gemini need to know other than all of this beautiful energy that's already been laid before them? What do they need to know? Okay, we got two different sets here. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. This is about, I feel like, putting down some burdens that you may have carried for some time. I feel like there's a stress that's being relieved with this card as well. I'm going to put this over here. It feels like a time to sit back and revel in the efforts that you have made, the plans that you have laid down, the people that you've met along the way. This energy here is together. This card feels so much thicker. We have Death in the reverse. We have the King of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. First off, we have Death. It's in the reverse. I feel like a big change has happened here, or will be happening here for you guys, depending on what phase of this energy you're in. I do feel like it's a big uncomfortable change that within the reverse also, it may mean that it has happened in the past, and this is something you're coming from. This is an energy that you're coming up out of. I feel like for someone, maybe if you were in partnership with someone and with a business, that may have ended. The partnership may have ended, but you kept carrying on, and you are now beginning to reap the rewards of staying true to the goal, the end goal, and what it was. You have the King of Swords in the reverse. Not letting our Gemini's fickle nature, as they say. We have a fickle nature. We flit here and there in energies, and we go one way and then the other, scratching only the surface. I feel like you are on point at this time, though, with this King of Swords in the reverse. I feel like having things at your disposal now, having a positive movement forward that The possibility that someone, the reason someone left a situation is because they were not meant to have the abundance or the life that you are going to have, you are going to acquire shortly here. I feel like a happy home, a happy life, having all the money that you need, having a prosperity and abundance that comes in here that brings security as well. I do feel like whoever you were dealing with in the past, or the, and I feel this personally anyway, that if you want certain things in life and you are asking for them, some people in your life might not be that might not be their path. So if you like staying in a relationship and it just keeps one bad thing after another, and it's maybe because no matter how hard you try, if they aren't supposed to be on that path, they can't join you in that future life. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. But anyway, we're going to go to Eight of Wands in the reverse. This is a happy card. It's a very positive card. Some kind of a gift that coming in here. I feel like with it in the reverse, it's something that had to happen after. And the fact that all these cards are in the reverse is something. It feels like past efforts, past things that have happened to you, lost opportunities. I do feel like you may at one time have been so focused on an outcome that you did not, people got hurt along the way. Maybe even yourself, you had to let some things go. Just know that I'm feeling with this in the reverse. This is a telling that this had to happen. Possibly because, like I said, some people aren't, they're not meant to maybe accomplish or share in your glories or in your accomplishments. Maybe they weren't worthy of it, or maybe that's not really what their true ending is. It's not the same as yours. So that piece had to be taken out. That death, that end of a situation or a partnership or a relationship had to happen in order for you to acquire this abundance and everything that you needed, or that you deserve. Anything else here for Gemini at this time? Whoa, wow. Another whole set. All right. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the World in the reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Cups. Someone... Okay, I feel like this is a whole message. This is something someone has went through. It's not going to be everybody, but I feel like this is a whole timeline of events. Whole time, this is all together, this energy, and it's a timeline. I feel like at one point in the past, someone offered a connection. They offered a connection, a love connection, and it was beautiful. It was wonderful. It felt very, and you accepted. I feel like you accepted it. But over time, they made you feel as if you couldn't do certain things. They may have taken power from you. They may have made you feel less than you were, made you feel like you could not go forward, you could not be happy, you could not be abundant. They kept you restricted. This is a self-imposed restriction, but it comes from constant berating of your personality, possibly making you feel like you had to act or be different, or not able to do certain things, keeping yourself and thinking, well, I can't do that because this person won't be happy about it. It does feel like about a relationship here. We have the World in the reverse. While the world went on around you stayed. You stayed in one position because you felt like that's where you were supposed to be at. When things kept being laid in your path, things that were supposed to represent this change that you needed, but this person, you felt like you had to stay where you were because this person wasn't going to go where you wanted to go, possibly, or they weren't going to be able to I feel like someone wanted to actually move somewhere else, and maybe you let a great job offer go because they didn't want to move. They didn't want to go with you, and you didn't want to leave without them, so you stayed and kept yourself tied down here and lost this opportunity, which caused financial insecurity, financial, it may be that they didn't want you to take this job because you'd be making more money than them. But in reality, it caused both of you to fail, and your happiness to, or your abundance to waver, because you didn't take this opportunity. You could have, if you would have took the job or the opportunity for business, whatever it was, that you did not accept because this person wasn't willing to work with you and go with you along on it. I feel like it caused a lot of hardship, a lot of which caused even more strain on the relationship, and there may have been a lot of arguing, a lot of blaming you. You feeling like you had to take the blame because, but they are the ones who caused it, but they made you to feel like you were the one. You have the Hierophant in the reverse. I do feel like this is a divorce. This is a separation of this connection. It doesn't have to be divorce necessarily, but if it feels like someone you committed yourself to, this you finally gave up. I feel like you let this go. You knew that it was not going anywhere, and you you realized that it wasn't your fault. It kind of was. Let me stop there, because it kind of was, in a way. They caused it, but it was your choice to stay there and not do what you needed to do to give yourself a better life. Because at the time you wanted them to share it with you. And then you have the Queen of Cups. Finally realizing what it is that you really wanted in life. And this, after this connection is broken, they may have even broken the connection. I feel like this is something that went on for years. I feel like there were several opportunities possibly that you passed up because this person, they weren't supportive of you at the time. They didn't support you in the things that you wanted to do, or the things that would make you happy. And now I feel like you are going on your heart's path, your life's path here. Getting to it. Getting to something that years ago you should have done. But don't cry over the spilled milk. Don't lose sight of what really needs to be. You know, don't feel regret. I feel like don't feel regret. Things happen for a reason anyway. This person, and it goes back to me feeling like someone was not supposed to share in your glory and your abundance and your prosperity, your happiness, and new love may come in here as well because of this. I'm going to move these over because this energy is together, just so you're aware. I'm trying to make us some room here. All right, I'm going to turn this deck over for one thing. We have Strength in the reverse, overshadowing the read. You stayed strong, I feel. Even when you felt weak, you kept moving on. Wonderful. All right, we're going to pull some cards for clarity here at this time. What does Gemini need to look forward to in the upcoming weeks here? What do they need to know? What do they need to focus on? Whoa. The Emperor. Someone's definitely got a business thing going on. I feel like you're going to succeed financially. So, like, you're going to make all the right choices. This may also be a fire sign that is connected to this, this energy. Somebody that is business-minded possibly, or that, you know, has their shit together. This may be about someone coming in here as well. It's crossing, as though you're going to cross paths with them, and it relieves things, and this becomes the new happy abundant family life as well. Big changes, Gemini. What else does Gemini need to know at this time? Anything else? Be on the lookout for a fire sign. This may be someone who is, because you have fire energy over here as well. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Let yourself love. I feel like let yourself be happy. Don't take from yourself with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. I feel like it's not about anybody else taking from you. It's you allowing negativity to take your happiness away here. Five of Swords in the reverse as well. 7 and the 5. It's in the reverse though. This, I feel like, is someone that you had dealt with, or a situation you dealt with that took a lot from you. It exhausted you. That may be with this strength in the reverse as well. I feel like you hit rock bottom before it became better. You have the Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you hit rock bottom. You allowed some negative thinking in. You couldn't see that and it feels like around it feels like around a relationship, possibly through this, a relationship or a partnership that you held on to for longer than you needed to or should have, and you weren't going to see because that person did not deserve what you were getting or what you deserved. They didn't deserve the same ending, or they weren't supposed to have the same ending. These all hopped out together, so we will keep them. All right. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Chariot in the reverse. Three of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups. I'm going to try to put this over here. All right. So, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. At this time, or maybe you're just coming out of this energy, it feels like you weren't focused on. Maybe your emotions had you all over the place, and it was hard to focus on the direction you need to be in, or the goals that you wanted to set. The tendency to let things get in the way, getting in your own way, actually, because if you let emotions override your ability to decision make or make a decision about something or about anything for that matter, then it sets you in a wrong path. You have the Chariot in the reverse. The Chariot is positive movement forward. It is. In the reverse here, I feel like this is a kind of a course that you went on. You held yourself from kept yourself from achieving what you needed to with this, the negative things that went on with this person or this situation that wasn't meant to share in your glory. I do feel like you have the Three because it's working together with others, with like-minded. You needed to find that person, or you need to find that person, or wait for that person. You can still keep working on your goals and working towards whatever it is that you want in life, or the happiness that you want. The better job, the job that you would want that to make you happy, that will make you prosperous, all of that. Or but I feel like you needed to step back and be alone for a while. But you find this person. You find someone that is worthy of what you are getting, or what you this new life that you have coming in here. And then you have the Nine of Cups with this energy as well. And that is after a long awaited, I feel like after a long wait to get the things that you want and the happiness that you want, this is coming through here. Beautiful. Beautiful. You have this getting happiness and love. I feel like love is involved in this as well. Finding, going through a lot of things because you held on to things that weren't worthy of your your existence, weren't worthy of you and what you are and what you, the energy that you have. Their energy wasn't compatible to yours, or that situation's energy was not compatible to what you, I mean, you setting a higher goal, or needing, having a higher vibration than what the situation called for. And now things are coming clear. Things are becoming more obvious to you as what, as to why you had to go through some things. But there's new life, this milk and honey and new life that is beautiful. And I feel like that's the energy that supersedes everything that has happened here. All right. Let's pull a few message cards before we close for you, Gemini. What else does Gemini need to know at this time before I close the read? Water. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. Let's put that right here. Being flexible, like water flowing around rocks in a stream. It just, instead of stopping at the rock, instead of stopping at the rocks and not being able to move forward, it just is flexible and goes around and still keeps on its course. I feel like that's the way you are, and the way you're becoming, and the way you need to be. And obstacles no longer stop you. All right, Gemini. Beautiful. That's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.